Thank you, House Chair. House Chair, the ACDP rises to support this report. Previous speakers have highlighted the process that was followed by Parliament in terms of Section 12(6)(c) of the NPA Act. Now, the committee was very clear about its mandate, and this is set out by Judge Henny in the Jiba versus the President of South Africa case, where Advocate Jiba tried to interdict the President and indirectly Parliament then from carrying out its functions. He said the wording of the Act is very clear. Parliament's function is not to remove, but to restore. Parliament plays no role in the removal. Parliament acts independently in terms of its oversight function of the President in terms of Section 55(2)(b) of the Constitution. He added that the provisions of subsection 12, 6, 7, and 8 of the NPA Act are peremptory. In other words, they are obligatory, and they in fact protect the National Director of Public Prosecutions and the Deputy National Director of Public Prosecutions from arbitrary removal by the President. So in other words, Parliament exercises more than an oversight function. It is in fact a check and balance on the powers of the Presidency. And so the committee considered all the relevant facts relating to due process as well as to the merits of the President's decision based on the inquiry, Mrwebi inquiry, and Parliament found that the process had been fair and that the President had applied his mind properly on the matter, and consequently recommended that the NA resolve not to restore the advocates to office. And that basically should be the end of the story. And the ACDP trusts that the crisis-ridden NPA will now be placed on a solid footing following the acceptance of this House of this resolution. Advocate Batohi, in presenting the NPA's annual report, recently used phrases like crisis management and referred to the criminal justice system as partly dysfunctional. And we in the ACDP agree, and I think it's been raised in the previous debate here as well. The public outrage about the high levels of crime, particularly gender-based violence, demands urgent action. And we are hoping that this decision will now result in the stabilization of the NPA so that we can see far more prosecutions. And it is imperative that we see those successes. We need asset forfeiture to improve, collecting unpaid taxes, reclaiming ill-gotten gains due to corruption or negligence by officials, as well as collecting the proceeds from crime. This must be prioritized, as this will boost the fiscus, as well as fighting general crime that has been highlighted and that everyone is so upset with. So we, ACDP, we support this report and we look forward to the stabilization of the NPA. I thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Member.